Welcome along to another Bunkai Strategies, and on this occasion we're going to take a brief look at a principle just for guiding ourselves as we're analysing our kata. Have you noticed, and I'm sure someone out there will prove me wrong, how there's no set of three moving forward gedan barais in kata? Have you noticed that every time we do a low section sweep in kata, no matter whether it's dropping into a shikodach or whether it's as a big zenkutsu, no matter what style you're in, those gedan barais are pretty much always on a turn. The turn can be backwards, it can be taking your front foot and stepping out in a new direction. Whatever it is, it's a turn. So you've got to ask, if that's generic information that occurs across kata, then it's probably for a good reason. And it's probably to do with the application. If it wasn't to do with the application, you'd find it being done in all sorts of different ways. But in our classical kata, it's a trend that seems to stick. So, what are we doing here? Well, let's start off with the kind of attack we could really have to deal with. So we're going to start here with a grip like this. And obviously, I'm not so much worried about a punch at the moment, but a knee or a headbutt. And then let's look at what I've got to do here. If I'm here and I'm trying to work this way, I'm going to rely on strength that I might not have. But if I get into the habit of just turning my body, of using my body to drive, then that's the hardest direction to drive in. Any other direction, pretty much, is going to work better for me. So, I could go straight back, but if I do that, instead of being nose to nose, I might be better off dropping down this way. Just to take myself offline. Nose to nose is a very bad place to be. I could cut across diagonally, which is much better than trying to push in directly. It could be that I step out diagonally, or it could be that I just take a complete 180 turn and go all the way around there. Now, the key to this is that the body drives it. Anything we add using the hands is going to be additional to the movement of the torso, the movement of the hips, moving from the sacrum, moving from the hara. However you want to put it, that movement is going to be key. The kata have told us this, not by having us march forwards, moving the hips as we do our gedan barais, but by giving us that technique only on turns. So it would seem that that's a pretty good key for us to work with, a pretty good key piece of analysis, part of our checklist for us to adhere to. Is it always going to be a grab like this? No, look, it could be a big hook comes in here and then we work like it. But what we're on about is that it's not movement of the arms that did the technique, it's movement of the body as we went into it. And if we just pick up that one idea, we might have something more than just the robotics that people accuse karate of being.